off the train. I'm walking down your street again.
Hey everybody, this is Roxy and I am doing my February challenge with Amalia. It's a collab we're doing with about 9 or 10 other YouTubers and crafters. And we started out with goals. Maybe somebody had maybe just one goal. I had a few goals for the year to try to keep track and, you know, encourage everybody and each other. So please be sure to check out the links down below. There's a lot of really good crafters involved, and you might get to know a new like-minded person such as yourself by doing it. So here's my first area that I've kind of taken care of. This is a badge a minute button, those two right there. I'm going to probably sell that. I'm not sure how. Maybe on my Facebook local communities or whatever. But I've already gone through that pink paper stand. That looks good. The stand behind it looks good. That table does not look good. Neither does underneath it. Underneath it is going to be really hard because a lot of it is my October afternoon hoard vault. So this area is probably going to be next after otherwise I look pretty good here. Alrighty, so these two shelves are done. These are all my vintage books and vintage papers and whatnot. And I really went through these. In fact, I've got a stack on that stool. And all of these that I might do some destashing. Because some of these books, I mean, I've got books that go back to 1909 in this stack down here. So sorry about going too fast. That's the two bottom shelves. And it's all out of focus, I see. There. So I think that's pretty darn good. When I get done with all this, I'm going to go through everything again and see if I can, like, you know, relinquish more things. Okay, these two shelves are all paper, and I've really gone through these two shelves. I think I had pulled most of the stuff out that I was going to get rid of before I took pictures, because all that paper up there is from my Lair annex upstairs. So those were all paper pads. That's a box from Bridget that I had to buy. Thanks, Bridget. These were all from upstairs, so that was all paper pads. So I think I did pretty good on that. Again, I'm going to go through all that again after I get everything done. So then that is really been cleared out. This was out to about, where did I find, it was, oh, I can't tell. There was probably another 2 feet of stuff down here coming this way, of big, huge boxes. I'm working on this front table. I've got that bookcase, the green bookcase, that was piled high. My table was piled high. This table was piled high. And that aisle, I mean, from here down below here, all the way through was piled with storage bins from like Christmas that we've put everything away and destashed. I think it was either a little more than half of it. And I mean destashed as in Goodwill. And then these two boxes, that's all that's left of my craft sale stuff that I was going to destash. Those were about 4 more boxes high. So I think I'm doing pretty darn good. I've got a lot more stuff to go through and get rid of. But I'm really proud of myself. I'm really working hard at letting go. instead of, and I don't mean to keep up speaking, letting go, but I'm really trying to let go because it's just, you know, when you have this much stuff, you don't even know where to go. You don't even know what to grab. If you know where everything is, you know, which I kind of do now because I've got everything back in its spot. But it's just, you know, too much. And this is right after I got home from Hobby Lobby, so there you go. Okay, I'll go over on the other side and show you what I did over there. Alright, I downsized my Goodwill box because I just took a huge box to Goodwill and forgot to get the box. And I wanted the box because it was nice and big and sturdy. But I've got this little one, so I'm just going to make more trips. I've still got to go through all of this stuff. Those are all stamps. That picnic basket, actually it's a Longenberger cake basket, or pie basket. That is all my mixed media stuff. Otherwise, those pizza boxes are all stamps. Those Tim Holtz things are all stamps. The middle thing's stamps. The top shelf, half of it's stamps. All those boxes, the big shoe boxes are ephemera that I got to go through. Those are all stamps. That Minnesota bag and the thing next to it is all stencils. Yes, all of it are stencils. So that's going to be having to go through. This is a proud moment. This was piled high all the way to this pillar and all the way to that card rack, all filled in, and it was about 3 layers high. So I've really downsized there. This is still all stuff that I've got to de-stash. And Scrubby's on the phone and he's got a big mouth. So. Alright, and this area was piled. I think this was 2 totes deep. So that's all cleaned out. I'm going to have to clean out this green cupboard. I'm going to paint it. I've cleaned out a couple of these big drawers. Like I've got some ribbons I'm getting rid of. And the bottom drawer was all kind of doodads. Those 3 chests there, or whatever you call them, door cupboards. The bottom one is pretty much cleaned out. Those 2 bottom ones, the middle one and the bottom one, were all flowers. So you can kind of see how many things are left in there. The bottom one has 1 little box left, and the middle one has about 3. And then the top one is stuff that it's my sewing and whatnot. And then here's my desk, or my table. That's fairly cleaned off. I've got some Tim Holtz distress inks that I'm going to get rid of, and re-inkers I'm going to get rid of. And then that's the box of ribbons I'm going to get rid of. Oh, and then that big priority box and this, you know, thing here, that's all stamps. Stamps, you know. But anyways, there I'm at my collab with Amalia, and be sure to go down to the links below. There's a few other ladies. There's probably, I think there's 9 or 10 ladies that are in on it. We're involved in it. So it's a fun collab just to try to keep our goals every month. We'll post a video showing what our goals are, or, you know, how we've accomplished our goals. So thanks for watching.